Mercedes Mone AEW debut. So after many months of speculation, the former Sasha Banks Mercedes Mone debuts for AEW in her hometown, Boston, at AEW Dynamite's Big Business Special. The first Dynamite that had impressive ticket sales since for goodness knows how long. Selling about 9,500 tickets. And you watched Mercedes return to American Pro Wrestling mainstream. So your review of the promo first.
Well, the promo was a personal promo. It wasn't designed to draw any money, but she was there. I think she was overcome being in her. She's from Boston, you say? Is that where she's from?
Yeah.
And it's like CM Punk is Chicago, synonymous with Chicago. Mone, synonymous with Boston. And they did have a good crowd there. But it seats about 20,000. They had 10,000 there, so the bottom was full. So that was good. But when she got in the ring, of course, it was she had to soak it in. The fans wanted to soak it in. She milked the fans for all it was worth. And now she's made her big debut. I thought she talked a little too long. But that's a personal thing. So let's see what they put her in first. And let's see how she does. Is she going to be a regular on the road now?
Oh, I mean, is anyone a regular on the road with AEW? I mean, they turn up to Dynamite and they don't know if they're going to get used or not. She will be at Dynamite next week. I know that. That was announced in advance. But when she was... There's two things, actually, I want to bring up to you. While you were watching the promo from Ms. Mone, did it become clear...
Say that again. Say that again. Ms. Mone.
Ms. Mone.
Go ahead.
Did it become obvious to you that she was going to come back out in the main event? Because I didn't know if I didn't think she was coming out again.
Well, I didn't watch it, but there's nothing wrong with her coming out. I don't think anybody else thought she would come out, but she came out to help Willow Nightingale. Is that her name?
Yeah, from a beatdown from Julie Hart and Sky Blue. So, yeah, no, it was just during a promo. I hadn't realised that she was going to come back out at the end of the show. So it's like a sort of like a audience retention thing, assuming that she is the big draw.
Did the audience expect her to come back at that point? No.
No, I didn't.
Well, that was a surprise, I guess. People popped, and she went in there. I do like when she hit that first girl. The girl stayed down. Then she got in the ring with that other one, and I guess bounced her out, or the girl got out of the ring. But that does tell a story now. It's Mone and Nightingale. Is that her name? Nightingale. Yep. And they'll have a tag team match against those two. They bounced. Who did they bounce out?
Julie Hart and Sky Blue. I mean, really, it's not. I mean, the setup and everything's fairly basic and everything. But the real thing about this that's been going on for weeks is, I'm sure you'll have noticed that Mercedes Mone is coming to AEW at some point. Not that AEW was saying this, but AEW has been very lightly hinting that Mercedes Mone would be there, and they've sort of left it up to the fans and essentially the hardcore fans to actually decide.
I like that.
Do you though?
I do like that.
Yeah,
because they hinted at it so much, and everybody was thinking, "Well, hell, she's not coming," but still, there's the thought that Boston, she's from here. It's the first time they've done this, right? Hinted at it that much. Or anybody,
apart
and
from CM Punk. CM Punk, they've done it with, but CM Punk is far more synonymous with Chicago than Mercedes Mone is synonymous with anywhere. I thought she was from California.
Say you, but not say the people in Boston who's going to actually come to the show.
Well, maybe not.
But I do like the strong hints at it, but the thing is, they followed through with it. So now the next time they do it. I don't know who gave Tony this idea, if it's his idea, if it's a good idea. So, Tony, if you're listening And any AEW fans out there, this is not a slam. This is not a knock. I'm saying a job well done, because they hinted at something, they followed through with it, the fans liked it, so we'll see where it leads. But see, I've always said this, it's not the first step you take, even in an angle. It's the second step, because you got to follow this up. Now let's see what they do second.
I'm going to play devil's advocate with you, because I would have said, instead of doing hints, just come out straight away and just say Mercedes Mone is going to be here in 1 month. She's going to be here in 3 weeks. She's going to be here in 2 weeks. She's going to be here next week. Don't forget to tune in, because I'm sure there's some lapsed wrestling fans or WWE only fans who would have liked to have seen her and maybe missed it because they didn't pick up on hints or didn't read.
How long did they hint at this? 3 weeks at least, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
Well,
but it was very subtle.
Now,
it was quite subtle.
Either way is acceptable. I think either way works. So, but they got the desired result the way they went. And you can just announce, yeah, they're going to be here next week. You can do that. Or you can kind of hint at it. But I think I like the hinting at it. What is synonymous with the Mone girl?
In what sense?
What do you think? Well, she had a big robe on. Is she synonymous with that?
I guess so. I mean, she's got very much painted hair. I know that's very characterful of her.
Well, it tests the creativity of Tony Khan, or who else he has, helping him think up things for AEW. But I kind of like that, because now the fans, they going to figure stuff out anyway. Because wrestling fans, all they're doing is thinking. And the first thing they might think is, oh, that was stupid. That's the first thing. But if it's done well, now they're saying, oh, in their head, they're saying, that's not too bad. I like that. Because you're making them think a little bit. So that's what I like about it, because, if you were, but everybody knew they were talking about the Mone girl, correct?
Mm-hmm.